My topic was the war on drugs, and I was looking more at treatment versus incarceration, the two different methods, I guess, with dealing with the problem. In particular, I looked with the DEA and the ONDCP. Both of them, one is a Department of Justice organization, one works directly under the White House and is a cabinet in the White House. This is an entirely new policy. They focus more on rehabilitation rather than incarceration, which I look at further in here. I found some really interesting numbers doing this. Hard to find current numbers though. Like here you got information from 2002 stating that 23,500 people died. I think that was more from those overdoses, bad drugs. I think gang violence, in the case of drugs, might have been ruled in there as well. The ONDCP estimates 193 billion, but that's mostly through costs to law enforcement, medical costs, the cost of enforcement. Drugs are a huge part of law enforcement. 37% of all parolees are drug offenders. And it's also very expensive. Just reducing sentencing in the amount of crack would remove $200 million from federal spending over the course of 5 years. And in the case of the state of New York, they are closing down a couple prisons because they're changing their drug policy as well, and that's going to save them $157 million, I want to say. The DEA is doing a pretty good job, I'd say, of seizing this amount of drugs. Like, just this staggering amount of marijuana captured, that's over 1 million pounds, which I can't even put that, like, I can't even picture what over 1 million pounds would look like. A lot of meth. Surprisingly more than heroin, which I thought was pretty interesting. Cocaine, another heavy hitter. Hallucinogens, big number. The DEA's website didn't really list a lot on like how big a dosage unit was, so I was pretty unsure. So I mean, you know, this looks like a pretty big success. The numbers fluctuate in each category year to year. I think it's down consecutively from 2007 on. But now here's where things can turn a little murky. My picture does not show up.
Oh, that must be the error.
Yeah, so, okay, I don't know what to do about that because that was more of a, like, what's wrong with the current system. Okay, do I just pretend it's up here still?
You can paint a word picture for us.
Okay, I had a map of the US spread across and showed, to be fair, it wasn't just DEA raids that was on there, it was police and SWAT as well. But it was covered in all these different pins somewhat.
Can you pull it up online? Maybe?
Yeah, actually.
How about we do that?
I don't know how to work a Mac.
You can just stop the time.
My presentation.